Good morning to everyone. ଆମେ discuss करते last week रे unit 1. Unit 1 we studied, we understood what is environment. Environment कौन? Environmental definition, natural resources and sustainability. Slowly we will move to unit 2. Unit 2 रे हमें कौन सुनिया? Different ecosystem, biodiversity and sustainability practice. These are syllabus in unit 2. Ecosystem कौन? Ecosystem रे different types of ecosystem, how it is impacting environment. Environment रे केमिति ecosystem impact करछि से देखिबा. Then biodiversity will study, and sustainable practice. What are the different practice for environment science to control environment as sustainability factor? We'll study in unit 2. What is ecosystem? We'll understand what is ecosystem. ଆମେ ପଢିଥିଲେ living ଆଉ non living factors. Environment रे जेड़ा पढ़िଥିଲେ living रे कोन होचे हमर plant animal जते सब जीवंत component अछन दिस माने environment रे सेडो होचे living biotic factors. Plant animal जते सब bacteria जते सब छोटो बड़ा बनता जीवंत animal अछंती सेडा होचे biotic factor. Living component in the environment. Non-living होची तमरो sunlight, water, soil, पहाड़ पर्वत, temperature, पानी पवन जहाँ तमरो non-living अच्छी छोड़ा होची abiotic factors, abiotic component in the environment. So ecosystem is driven by that. तमे जो रहूच तमे चारिपाखे कौन अच्छी पानी अच्छी पवन अच्छी घर अच्छी जंगल अच्छी पहाड़ अच्छी बण अच्छी सब प्रकार मिसिकी तमरा इकोसिस्टम अच्छी मरुभूमि अच्छी समुद्र अच्छी सब प्रकार केते जगह तमरा बरफ अच्छी पूरा सब फ्रोजन हो जाउची सब वर्ष सारा बरफ रहउची. We'll study these are different ecosystem available in the world. We'll study what are the different types of ecosystem, different how this is impacting the environment. All these ecosystem are interacting each other through different media. How ecosystem works. We'll study how ecosystem works. ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପଢୁଥିଲେ ରିସାଇକେଲ କେମିତି ହଉଛି ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ऑक्सीजन नौचंदी एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड छाडुचंदी प्लांट्स ऑक्सीजन छाडुचे एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड नौची दैट इज रिसाइकल. हम जो वाटर हमें कंज्यूम करचंदी वाटर का रिसाइकल होची लाइक दैट. ऑल दिस इकोसिस्टम आर equally important to recycle, to depend on each other. Interaction. One system is talking to other systems. I mean, କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଗଛ କାଟିଦେଲେ ଗଛ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ କାଟିଦେଲେ ବର୍ଷା ହଉନି କାହିଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି these are interdependent. So you should have enough forest, enough water in the earth to balance this nutrient cycling. Cycling होଉଛି ଆମର जो एग्जांपल तुम दउଥିଲି जो हमर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड विभिन्न प्रकार गैस सेडा सब साइक्लिंग होची पानी हमें जते पानी कंज्यूम करछन जे तो माटी तळକୁ ଯାଉଛି ଗ୍ରାସ ପାଣି ବିଶୁଦ୍ଧ ଜଳବାୟୁ ଆସୁଛି, water cycle, gas cycle. These are dependent on the ecosystem. Like that, we have different types of ecosystem. One is first type of ecosystem is forest, forest ecosystem. There are places you will have enough forest, enough trees. The forest ecosystem is characterized into different types. Some forest କେତେ ଜାଗାରେ ଦେଖିଛ ଗଛ ବହୁତ ପତଳା, କେତେ ଜାଗାରେ ଘଞ୍ଚ, ମାନେ density of trees are more in some forest. Density of trees are less in some forest. କେତେ ଜାଗାରେ ତମର ଡେନ୍ସ ହେଇଥିବ, ପୁରା ପୁରା ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟକିରଣ ପଡୁନଥିବ, ଗଛ ବଡ ବଡ ଗଛ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଥିବ। ଆଉ କେତେ ଜାଗାରେ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଫରେଷ୍ଟ। ବଟ୍ ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାର ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ଇଜ ପାର୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ। ଆମର ଯେତେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଅଛି ପୃଥିବୀରେ, ଯେତେ ଇଏ ଅଛି, ସବୁ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ ର ପାର୍ଟ। This is the this is one major ecosystem, forest ecosystem. Forest ecosystem are incredibly complex and different trees or animals available are there. So when you talk about forest ecosystem, you will have a lot of trees, lot of plant, animals. There are many things living in the forest. You'll understand that when I provide a better note. Another thing is grassland. Grassland. So other than forest, you'll have some land where you will have plain land, lot of bushes, lot of grasses. Grass ମାନେ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଗ୍ରାସ ମୁଁ କହୁନି, ବଡ ବଡ ଗ୍ରାସ ବି ଥାଇପାରେ। ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରାସ ମାନେ 5 ଫୁଟ 6 ଫୁଟ ହାଇଟ୍ ଥିବ, ଏକର ଏକର ଜମି ଖାଲି ମାଡ଼ିଥିବ ଯେମିତି ଗ୍ରାସ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ। This is a grassland ecosystem. There are different grasses available in different bushes available in this ecosystem. ତମେ ଦେଖିବ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡାଏ ମାଟିରେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ, ଘାସ, ବୁଦା ଏମିତି ସବୁ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଥିବ। This is one type of ecosystem, grassland ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem found across the variety of the world. What are different ଜାଗାରେ ସବୁ different climate କୁ ନେଇକି, different zone କୁ ନେଇକି ଏସବୁ ଡେଭଲପ ହେଇଥାଏ। तुम जो फॉरेस्ट इकोसिस्टम कहली, ग्रासलैंड इकोसिस्टम कहली, गोटे इकोसिस्टम अच्छी तुम डेजर्ट, मरुभूमि। मरुभूमि रे कौन बाली सबड़े अच्छी, and temperature will drastically change in the night time. In day you will feel hot, in night time you will feel cold. That is desert ecosystem. पृथ्वी अनेक जगह सब जिन देखा मिले। डेजर्ट आम कंट्री अच्छी, बाहर कंट्री अच्छी, गल्फ कंट्री अच्छी, सब आड़े ये सब जिन अच्छी। बेसी प्लांट न खाली बाली आ धूली रे बहुत एरिया व्यापी थी। This is desert ecosystem. We have forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem. We'll have everything in the world. There is another type of ecosystem is tundra ecosystem. Tundra ecosystem means it's very cold. Most of the times you will see the land is frozen, the water is frozen, पानी पूरा बरफ ही जाइथिबो, ठंडा ही जाइथिबो। गोटे जगह देखिबो तमे वर्ष सारा बरफ थिबो, सेठी आ किछ होनतो खाली बरफ। गोटे आटलांटिक महासागर में शुणती पानी पूरा बरफ ही जाइଥାଏ। There are several places like that. ଯେତେବେଳେ ବରଫ ସବୁ ତରଳେ, ଟେମ୍ପରେଚର ବଢେ, ସେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ପାଣିରେ କନଭର୍ଟ ହୁଏ। There is a chance of flood, there is a chance of it is dangerous over water. So that known as tundra ecosystem. There are some places based on again climate and different zone, and we have this type of ecosystem in the world available in this world in several areas. Mostly you'll find some animals are happy to stay in this type of ecosystem. Tundra ecosystem. This is called as cold ecosystem. Some country will have cold condition. In that country you will have water, everything is frozen, everything is like ice. So that is called tundra ecosystem. Another ecosystem is aquatic ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem means waterways. This is the largest ecosystem in the world. So we all know ଆମ ପୃଥିବୀରେ କେତେ ଭାଗ ସ୍ଥଳ କେତେ ଭାଗ ଜଳ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି। ଅଲମୋଷ୍ଟ 70%, 70% ହଉଛି ଜଳ, 30%, 30% ହଉଛି ସ୍ଥଳ। ଜଳ ମିନ୍ସ ହ୍ୱାଟ? ଯେତେ ସାଗର ମହାସାଗର ଅଛି, sea and ocean and river, pond, everything, any water body, small or big, these are coming under this ecosystem, aquatic ecosystem. This is the largest. Why I told? Because maximum portion, 70% of the portion of the earth is occupied with the water. And this water is divided into two types, salt water and fresh water. ନଈ ପୋଖରୀ ଏସବୁ ପାଣି ଯୋଉଟା ଫ୍ରେଶ ୱାଟର, ସମୁଦ୍ର ମହାସାଗର ଏସବୁ ପାଣି ଗୋଟେ ସଲ୍ଟ ୱାଟର। So we studied different types of ecosystem. This is known as aquatic ecosystem, collection of water. And in this water, you have several animals, several fishes, a lot of things are staying in this water. And there are some other water body like river. They are all joining their all rivers in the world joins in the ocean. ଯେତେ ସବୁ ନଈ ଅଛି, ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଜଳାଶୟ ଅଛି, ସେମାନେ ସବୁ ସମୁଦ୍ରରେ ଯାଇକି ପଡୁଛନ୍ତି। That is why it is known as the biggest water system, biggest ecosystem in the world, aquatic ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem is defined as a community organism that live, interact with each other. ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ ପଢିଲେ, ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ, desert ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, tundra ecosystem, aquatic ecosystem, all these are interacting, dependent on each other in the environment. We have different types of ecosystem available in the world, and they are interacting, they are dependent on each other in the environment. If you don't have forest, if you don't have desert, if you don't have water, so a lot of imbalance, a lot of problem will happen. So everything is dependent on this ecosystem. So we studied ecosystem, different types of ecosystem. And what you understood this, what we can conclude? The conclusion, the conversion of ecosystem regardless to their types is of utmost importance. That means our जत्ते ecosystem पढ़ेले सबगुड़ा बहुत important. Forest हो, grassland, desert, tundra, and aquatic ecosystem are playing vital role in the maintaining biodiversity. Biodiversity we'll study in the next class. How this ecosystem are contributing to maintain biodiversity, we'll study in the next class. So all these ecosystem are playing a very important role. Forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem, aquatic ecosystem, tundra ecosystem to maintain. They are playing a very important role to maintain the biodiversity and providing essential services to our planet. ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଆମର essential services ଅଛି ବର୍ଷା ହଉଛି କିମ୍ବା ଖରା ହଉଛି ଶୀତ ହଉଛି these are natural behavior of the environment. So if you destroy all these things, plant, forest, you will have less rain and you will have more impact on the environment. So that is the reason all these things are well balanced and we have to maintain those, we have to support all this ecosystem and work on sustainability. Sustainability practice is there in the unit 2. What are the different aspects, what are the different sustainable practice we can do, ଆମେ କଣ କଣ କରିପାରିବା to maintain ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ କୁ ଯେତେ ଆମେ ପଢିଲେ the environment को କେମିତି ଆମେ balance ରଖିପାରିବା, different plantation, different water body ଆମେ କେମିତି maintain କରିପାରିବା, that is there in this unit. I'll provide the nodes on the ecosystem. There are different 5 types of ecosystem we studied and in our environment, and what are the different types, what are their characteristics, what are their components, what are their uh, nature and how they are behaving. We'll write something and I will share with you as a note. Ecosystem is something very much dependent on the environment. We'll study that. In our next class, we will study biodiversity. Biodiversity is dependent on the ecosystem and environment. Why we are studying this? We were trying to understand each and every component which is related to environment. Environment ସହିତ ଆମର କ'ଣ ସମ୍ପୃକ୍ତ ଏସବୁ component, ଏସବୁ ecosystem and biodiversity, sustainability. We are understanding this. Notes ରେ ତମେ ପଢିଲେ ସେଥିରେ କିଛିଟା ତମେ इंटरनेट देखिले, Google search kale, then you will find something more and you will write in the exam. What are the different types of ecosystem? You may have question in the exam. You can write those things and what are their characteristics. I will give you the notes. Notes तमे देखिवा different ecosystem रा characteristics कौन. Suppose grassland हो, grassland रा characteristics कौन. Grasses केते बड़ grasses है and how they impact. Suppose forest हो, forest density, desert हो, desert ର characteristics जो water scarcity, ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦେଖିବ notes ରେ, then you will water scarcity, desert ର Tundra ecosystem, I told you how things are frozen. In this, you will find the water all are in ice form. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ ପଟେ ଦେଲେ ଡେଜର୍ଟ ଡେଜର୍ଟରେ ଟେମ୍ପରେଚର କେମିତି ଫ୍ଲକ୍ଚୁଏଟ୍ କରେ ଦିନ ସାରା ତମେ ଗରମ ଲାଗିବ ଗୁଳୁଗୁଳି ଲାଗିବ you will find hot in the daytime but the temperature will fall in the night time. Night will have cool peaceful. ସବୁଠୁ largest ecosystem ହଉଛି aquatic ecosystem where you have salt water and fresh water. ଯେତେ ସବୁ ୱାଟର ବଡି ଅଛି ସବୁଠୁ ଲାର୍ଜେଷ୍ଟ କାହିଁ କୁହାଯାଏ କାରଣ 70% ଆମର ରହୁଛି ଜଳଭାଗ ଆମ ପୃଥିବୀରେ। ଯେତେ ଆମର ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଅଛି 70% ହଉଛି ଜଳଭାଗ। 70% ରେ କଣ ଆସୁଛି ଆମର ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଓସେନ ସି ୱାଟର ବଡି pond river anything is containing water is coming under that 70%. 70%. That's why it's called the largest ecosystem in the world. Aquatic ecosystem characteristics ଗୁଡ଼ା ତାକୁ notes ରେ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ପଠେଇବି unit 2 ପରେ then you will study that. ଏବେ ତମର attendance ପାଇଁ ତମେ ମତେ ନା ଆଉ roll number ନା mainly ନା ତମେ Zoom ରେ ପଠେଇ ଦିଅ. Then we'll study the next class. Next class is exactly 10 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you.